How do we feel about episode 5 of Dragon Ball Daima? We'll start with D. Talk to me. How you feeling about episode 5 so far? What did it give you? What did it teach you? What?
It gave me
How
hope
can I
for the
help you?
series.
Love you.
I thought episode 5 was a great step in the right
Close the
direction
door.
for what I want to see out of
Thank you.
Dom.
Right. I agree. I fuck with that. So, what what about that is like what specifically is giving you what you want to see out of
Um, well, I'm seeing a little transformations,
Dharma?
even just giving me a little bit of Super Saiyan. I like that. I need a little. Just give me something. You feel me? I don't. I'm okay with the Dragon Ball vibes that they giving, but let's not just act like Z didn't happen. Feel what I'm saying? So I like that they are definitely giving Dragon Ball vibes, but also putting a new spin on
Krishan?
I had a question.
Okay.
Did when he explained when Shen explained the universes in the demon realm to them, did he explain that they were in universe 7 as well?
What do you mean?
Because in the episode he mentioned that, hey, we're in universe 7 Earth. That's where my friends are.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Goku didn't. Maybe it's because it's Goku. He didn't react to that at all. Like he knew that there was a 7th universe, or maybe he just ignored the shit. But that's earlier confirmation of the universes that we know of in Super.
Okay.
The Z
So
fighters themselves
so
never knew of that. You know
you're
what I
you're
mean?
saying that this is them revealing that there is a multiverse
Yeah, to
prior
the
to
rest of the
Super.
cast. Yes.
Well, the only person that he revealed it to was Goku, and Goku's an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I like yes, I did see him speak on the universes, and
Mhm.
they viewed the lookout from the little device and whatnot. But like Goku don't give a fuck about a multiverse.
Yeah,
Goku
but I
wasn't really
said
paying attention.
when they explained how the outside of the universe worked, did they explain that to Bulma and Vegeta? Because that
No,
happened before they. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like,
no. The only time that they never spoke on the multiverse in Universe 7 while they were with the Z Fighters. They spoke on
mm,
the multiverse prior to them getting to Universe 7, explaining that, you know what I'm saying, what universe they needed to go and what portal they needed to go through. They did that. And then again,
mm.
they spoke on it here in the demon realm when he asked him where his friends were and where he needed to get them from. Because
Okay, that's
he's
why I was
sending,
wondering when the
yeah,
first
he's
comment.
sending the third king is sending somebody to go pick up the rest of the gang.
Mm,
Now, I do like the fact that, shit rolled up on these niggas and got the, you know what I'm saying? That's where Glorio's bullshit has finally started to show
oh
itself.
yeah, yeah.
Cuz
Mhm.
this is what we really want to know is like why? What the fuck? Like what's your goal
What
here?
your angle is?
Exactly.
Mm.
Jang, how you feel about episode 5?
Um, I'm happy that I feel like we're finna go and see who these three guardians of the Dragon Balls are.
Yeah, the little
Also,
Tamagotchis. I know that ain't what they call
yeah.
them, but
Also, like we spoke on, like Shin caught on or he's informed Goku about like how Lorio is suspect, which I don't feel like
yeah,
he's been suspect
since day one.
we
They went.
since we done met him,
That
and
nigga
that
been in
ain't
the
changed.
shadows and hiding and shit
So
and
like so
Nah, you can't fit in here.
just like Shin said, like. Well, first of all, the first thing, well, not the first thing, but when they was on their route to the castle, she was like, "Hey, you can take this way as a shortcut." And he knew, like, he probably knew it was a shortcut, but like, why would he want to take the long way if he knew that that was a shortcut? Also, like,
I
he was
think
just
I think him not being aware of the shortcut showed a lot about like his relationship or lack of there with the third king. You know what I mean? Like,
that he said he had because Shin
yeah,
pointed it
like
out.
you said, that's who sent you out here, bruh.
But he
But
said he
yeah,
talking
when
like
you got there to the king said that you the one that approached him.
Right.
So
Oh, we forgot that.
yeah,
like so. I don't know. This
Shin didn't
foreshadow.
say nothing, but as soon as he said it, that nigga eyebrow did this. He was like, "Oh, okay, bitch. All right,
But you
I'm
also
putting this in my
telling.
book."
But you also telling Goku.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, so I mean,
That nigga
like,
don't care.
He
He
don't
just
give a
told him to
fuck.
keep an eye on him, cuz just in case he got to fade
He
it up.
said so. Cuz said so.
What he gonna do? I just whoop
Just
him
in
if
case
I
he
got
got to
to.
fade his
Right.
You
ass.
know,
I'll beat his ass.
I whoop him if I got
Yeah.
to.
But you think at this
Like,
point
I'll
he
beat
That's
could?
his
what we
ass.
just letting him know.
You
Just
think at
letting him
this
know
point
that
he
it,
could beat Glorio at this point in the
Nah,
environment?
he a
He'll
dog
beat the
Gloria.
shit out of Gloria.
He'll
Yeah,
dog the shit out of Gloria.
yeah. Glorio ain't did nothing more impressive than Goku since we've seen him flex. Like,
And he can't sense ki.
Right, he's cooked. He's fucking.
He
Cooked.
wasn't impressed by Goku. I would say that.
No, he
Goku was
was.
Super Saiyan. He wasn't impressed. He was still looking like,
That looked like they caught his eye. I think we see
no,
pretty
he
different
didn't
looks
look impressed
we-
to me. He looked like,
I I
How do
think
he know about Goku then if the king didn't send him? Though is the question. Unless
now.
it's from Go, if that's from Gohan. Unless from Go.
no, he was hiding in the
Yeah, he
with
was
The
the
third
hiding
picture.
there
king
when
didn't
they
know
was
about
watching
Goku.
and shit.
Yeah, he seen him too.
Now the thing is we don't know where his real loyalties lie, because he told us he was loyal to the third king and that's who he worked for. The third king seems like that's not the case. So I'm very unclear on where he stands. I've seen some weird theories, and just seeing him alone, I came to the same conclusion myself. But knowing that other people are viewing this shit the same way, it make my eyebrow raise a little bit, because the most demon activity that we've seen outside of Deborah in Dragon Ball has been from the video games, correct? We've all played Xenoverse 2. We've all played Xenoverse, you know what I'm saying? In Xenoverse universe, the demons that we have the most contact with are Toa and Mira. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to be the children of Deborah, and well, one of them was supposed to be like a child of Deborah or some more shit like that. And they had direct connections to Cud, and Mira was a fucking demon / android with Saiyan physiology, my nigga.
Mhm.
So like, this nigga could be the, if they're looking into that shit, like, he looks just like Mira. He could be the starting point of them canonizing that situation. Especially with finding out that, you know what I'm saying, this Shin's sister, who kinda looks like could very well be goddamn Toa, or like the idea of Toa in this situation.
I can see that. I definitely see
Also,
Glorio being a more integral villain than Gladale.
I definitely see him. I don't think he has any good intentions. Personally, I
And we
don't.
see
I
Glorio being the
see.
big bad.
Sleep.
No, I mean, I think we'll see his true intentions because, in my eyes, the only thing he really was happy to give information on was the Dragon Balls. So if they're about to go and see about them Dragon Balls, I feel like we'll get his true intentions.
Well, I
in the
mean, they only get one wish.
next-
From what we understand, because when them niggas seen that the Dragon Balls on Earth gave 3 wishes, they were flabbergasted.
If
Also seeing how they also like slid it in that they kidnapped Dende to make more Dragon Balls for the Demon Realm.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
They
couldn't
slid
see
that
it.
in.
if Gladale or Glorio doesn't end up the main villain, I'm almost positive it'll be Shin's brother.
You think so?
Yeah.
He seemed too, I don't know, too fragile.
He gave me the
What?
he gave me
The way he yoked up Popo didn't he press up on
Nigga,
Popo that
those
one
are
time?
it's
like that's
Popo.
Popo though.
Like it's Popo.
That's
And
Dende. Like
The
them
like
ain't
when we just talking about how tough Popo was
was
back then.
keyword past tense.
it's Popo, bro.
Like I don't believe at this point in time that Popo is
Boo Saga
smacking
wasn't
down.
that far away.
I don't believe that Popo at this point in time is smacking down Nam, one of the human niggas in the Z Fighters. I don't think he can whoop Yamcha. I don't think he can whoop Krillin. I don't think he can. He might struggle with Roshi, respectfully. That nigga was trying to fix Juice, Krishan. Juice.
I hear you. But what 3, 4, 5 months ago, that nigga was over
That wasn't
there
even that
chasing
long
the
ago,
boys.
Krishan.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It wasn't even that long ago.
I mean, you got to put some respect on Sheeran brother name.
Nah, I don't think it was that.
I don't know, bro. The potential's there.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe
Because I don't really see the
maybe.
Godell as a threat. He's Shin's brother. I don't know. I mean, I feel like he has to have a more important role than just the sidekick of the main villain. Just the advisor of the main villain.
Them using the sneaky ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It do.
He could be, you know.
Same what happened with Black Zetsu.
Waiting on his opportunity.
fragile
Black Zetsu was
Right,
Zetsu was extremely
fragile.
loyal to a fault. That nigga was only moving off the will of Kaguya. That nigga did not have no motives of his own. So I can't say
No, he ain't had no motive.
Black Zetsu
I'm
ain't got
saying
nothing
he
to
was
do with
waiting
this.
for the moment. Goddamn. He was one of those persons that followed a leader and waited for his moment for his purpose. Yeah, he was created for that purpose, but you know he fulfilled that role.
I don't know. I think it's kind of the other way around with Black Zetsu though. I feel like Black Zetsu was only in the positions and roles that he were in because he put all of those situations into motion. Like Black Zetsu, I know this is running it back to what we was just on, but honestly, Black Zetsu is one of the top villains in anime ever, my nigga. I think he was way more influential.
These eyes and
Not like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he put all this shit into play,
He had a
bro.
lot of influence.
Yeah.
He put all this shit into play. Cuz has been following these niggas for several fucking incarnations, cuz. You know what I mean? Like he was the one that changed the stone tablet, bro. Like Black Zetsu was a real supervillain. But I don't know about Shin brother being that important, cuz I think it would be weird that he that much strong that he'll just be that much stronger than Shin. Shin ain't very impressive, bro.
I feel like he gonna dog the shit out of Shin when they meet up.
I agree. I think he is.
I do believe he's gonna dog the shit out of Shin. Shin is
a child also. Right?
Listen, I got some martial arts. He is a child.
No, Shin said, "I'm not that strong. I'm just accompanying him."
Right.
No, don't think
I'm
you
just
have
with
two
this nigga.
fighters. I'm just.
He's I ain't as strong as him.
Cause nigga, I'll never forget that scene where Goku looked that nigga up and down and said, "Bitch, I need you to get the fuck out of my way." And that nigga was like,
Damn. What would have happened if if Goku killed Shin? Beerus would have been dead. We would have never. Yeah, it would have been no super. You think Whis would have pulled up and turned back time?
They probably got an all-seeing eye on Shin.
Nah, I don't believe that. Like, yes, I believe that they're watching him, but like, ain't no I'm finna do nothing about it. Whis ain't doing shit about that. Whis has made it very clear to us that nigga cannot move without the direction of the god of destruction, cuz. That nigga sat there and watched the whole Moro shit play out, cuz.
But he also turned back time for Goku and Frieza blew up the planet. Beerus didn't ask him to do that.
I don't know. Cause he gave him like a little signal and he was like, and then he tapped his stick. Like them niggas don't do a whole lot of talking, but that nigga ain't making no moves without him because Beerus already told him that I'm gonna protect this planet. You know what I mean? If I ain't doing shit, I'ma at least protect this planet, so stay close to me. Y'all got the food that I like to eat, motherfucker. The planet ain't going nowhere. If he want to kill Goku, that's his motherfucking business. But this food, nah.
Pumping.
You know what I mean? So I don't
Need
know.
it.
I don't know. I feel you though. I feel you. Now, how do y'all feel about the showing of Super Saiyan? Do y'all believe that this showing of Super Saiyan does it make you feel like Goku has access to his full powers, or that's just where he is right now? That's what he can exert right now, or do you believe?
I think he was just flexing a little bit.
I
Yeah.
think
He's getting more comfortable.
I feel like he knew that was basically would be like overkill if he used it against him out there.
Yeah.
Like he was just flexing. Like, y'all, you want to see what I can do? Like, let me flex real quick.
That's why I said
I'm finna put the pole down and everything. They can use that weapon, but I'm finna just use your hands.
yeah. That's why I said Glorio looked interested during that
He didn't look
portion of the
impressed to me.
scene. What that nigga eyes open? He narrowed the fuck out them bitches.
Yeah, that was his first time seeing Super Saiyan for sure.
He definitely showed some interest.
I don't know.
He
Maybe I
wasn't
missed it. When
shocked.
I looked, he was like, just
Yeah, he
looking
wasn't
like,
shocked.
You
But
feel me?
he definitely narrowed them eyes and leaned in a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know if I seen that. Could be wrong though.
Maybe. That was what me and Dub had got loud about earlier. That's what Cuz got loud with me about. Cuz was like, bro, I mean, he just showed that he can use all his powers. And I said, Cuz, that nigga
No,
barely
not
went into
necessarily.
Super Saiyan. That was my
was
point.
first.
And that was my point. I was like, you're speaking very definitively as if we've seen his complete bag and we haven't. I was like, that's a maybe, but not for real. We don't know.
Have we ever seen him have that gold outline like that?
Yes. Yes, we've seen
Off
it
Super
before.
Saiyan.
No. Well, yes.
That's what I was thinking.
But that was
like,
when
are they canonizing for Super Saiyan?
that was when his hair went up. His hair was still in Super Saiyan form. He just had like the gold aura around him. His hair was still black.
It wasn't an outline either. It was an aura.
Yeah, exactly. Like this nigga
Like,
had,
he had
like
a gold outline right here.
Mm-hmm. This nigga had a
Like,
full blown gold outline, but they did that. They did that in the fucking in the Broly movie, and it wasn't Goku that had it. It was Vegeta. Because remember when Vegeta first started fighting Broly, he pulled up on him in base. That nigga ate that first punch to the jaw, and he looked at him, and he goddamn flew off a little bit. Then he flexed up when he pulled up on him again. He flexed up on him with the gold little outline that he had. Mm-hmm. And when that attack didn't work, he was like, "Fuck it, I gotta go full blown Super Saiyan." So it could have been, you know what I'm saying, could have been noticed as just him in the process of transforming into Super Saiyan. But
like, what is that called? I don't know what that is.
Probably Saiyan
Is that
Spirit.
A thing?
Because like we ain't really seen a lot of like Saiyan Spirit is something that's always been in the games, right? But nothing we've ever really seen them exhibit in the motherfucking show. So we don't know how that would be. That could be the case, but that's the only other time we've ever seen that kind of outline. I don't think we've ever seen that nigga do that. And the fact is, like, he went like full blown Super Saiyan for like a half a second, and then he went back to this base form holding this gold aura, this gold outline or whatever it was. Which is why I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, that don't tell me that nigga could whip out Super Saiyan 3 if he wanted to, cuz, like, that could have been just what happened. Like, I didn't try to go into Super Saiyan, because if y'all remember in GT, that nigga didn't have access to his full powers, and that was some shit that he had to work up to in his new child body. The nigga was like, nah, bro, they only said that the only problem he got is defense. I was like, he also ain't fought nobody worth fighting either for him to be trying to go in his bag. So I can't say that we didn't seen all his power. Only thing I can say is that the shit that we have seen from Goku is not what a regular full blown, full power Goku would be able to do. Oh, but he's just a kid. But that's my point, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if they don't know what training is, do that mean
that's another thing that was kind of weird.
So are they just born with their power level, and that's it? If they don't know what training is,
maybe
they're all born with what, one spell?
Because I mean, think about it. That's
they got
what
one type of magic.
One you good at. Is that one you good at?
One you good at?
Yeah, this is one you good at.
Cause she
so
did.
Does that mean Glorio has his own magic that he's good at? We just haven't seen it.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
It's probably gonna be his ace, his trump card.
Do y'all think that? Do y'all think, man? I know that this is weird because he doesn't have pointy ears, and they've made it very clear that pointy ears are something that happens in the demon realm. But do y'all think that it's weird that the things that they say are very similar to the things that Frieza has said over the time, over the past? I've never trained. We've only seen Frieza use one type of quote unquote magic, and that's telekinesis. You know what I'm saying? Like, and from what we know of Frieza, I don't know if that's just fan, you know what I'm saying, fan knowledge, and this is what the fans have deemed a name or whatever, but Frieza's race has always been referred to as frost demons, as far as we've known. That and Ox King was also referred to as a demon, and he don't have pointy ears neither. So
didn't they say pointy ears was a trait of people from the demon realm? That's why they had to stretch Goku's ears. Yes. Or have we seen other people?
And that's my point. We haven't seen it, and I know that that's what they said, but doesn't mean that that's the only thing that they have there. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen multiple races amongst the demons, and unless they are of a notable race from the demon realm, they would probably assume that your ears should look like this. For real. Because, like, where the fuck does Bobbity come from, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was obviously tap dancing all through the demon realm, doing what the fuck he wanted to do. Nigga even got the damn Supreme Demon King. But, and we don't know where the fuck he was obtained from, but we know that the nigga had the Demon King under his motherfucking control. The only niggas that we know that have those type of ears are Bobbity, Majin Buu, and Frieza. They all have similar, and Jiren. They all have similar ears. Or at least whatever these motherfucking things is on the side of their head. That might not be their ears. They aliens. We don't know that. The because pussy hole. We don't know.
Crazy.
For real. But we don't know nothing about these motherfucking races. We never really considered the fact that we never seen no Namek hoes until we got grown. Like, oh, who was y'all fucking? Nobody.
These niggas.
No Namek hoes.
This nigga Piccolo is his own daddy.
You know
nigga threw up a whole egg.
Like, that's crazy. Being your own daddy is crazy.
Just the scene of watching that nigga throw up a whole egg was crazy.
Yeah, that was a fucking psycho scene. Oh my god. That is glass.
No, that's interesting that you bring that up about the Frieza thing, because I'm sure we're gonna encounter another demon race that don't have pointy ears like that.
I'm almost positive, bro. Because the thing is like, for all we know, this whole check-in shit that they looking for, it could just be like a third world type situation with these pointy ears. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's gonna happen when we meet the second Demon King or the other nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're labeled as different realms, and that's one thing that I don't like about Dragon Ball. Something that I would hope that they would fucking explore a little bit more. What is the difference between a realm and a universe? You know what I mean? Like, how do we differentiate the difference between the two? Why is the demon realm considered outside of the multiverse? You know what I mean? Like, what is that about? I would
They
like to know a
definitely
little
said
bit more about that.
that the third demon realm was the biggest out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the second was much smaller. That was the home of Shin people, the Glens. But most of them went to the outer universe.
Right. That's another thing that we need to fucking we gonna have to fucking pack up, cause like, where the fuck y'all go then? Cause now I'm
Probably
cause
why the Kaz is for real, for real.
Do you want to
The
know?
majority of them.
You want to know realms and universes?
do you have some information? Please enlighten me.
Realms are portions of reality within a specific universe, such as the nine realms like Asgard. Universes are a more complex concept that goes beyond realms and includes the multiverse.
I don't think that applies to Dragon Ball, because from what we've seen, Dragon Ball 100% contradicts that statement. Because we were introduced to the demon realm. They call everything outside the demon realm the outside world, and from the demon realm they can travel to whatever universe they please. So, with that being said, like, it doesn't really support what the definition you just read is that the realm should be included inside or within one of the universes of the multiverse. They're telling us that that's not the case. Maybe they got.
From my understanding of the definition, it seemed like it was just a smaller section of space
Yeah,
instead
but
of
it's
being
stated
a multiverse.
outside of the. Well, it
That's what I'm
said
saying.
that
Like it was
inside
isolated.
the universe. It said it's within a
Yeah,
universe.
yeah,
A
Yeah,
portion of
yeah,
space, a
portion.
specific portion of space within a
Yeah,
universe.
no
but
portion, yeah,
what
portions, yeah,
but the
portions.
way Dragon Ball describes it, it's that same portion of space, but it's outside of the multiverse. That's why it does kind of make sense as far as the definition goes.
What universe is it in then, Krishan?
That's what I'm saying. It's a small portion of space outside of the universe. That's what makes it a realm. That
It
portion itself
said
is the
the
realm.
definition just
Yeah,
said
I
that the
heard
portion
you,
of
Drew.
space has to be within a universe. So what
yeah.
universe is it within, Krishan?
Maybe it's within its own universe.
That's what I'm saying. It's a realm in of itself. It is that portion of space, but it's outside of the Dragon Ball multiverse, Drew. If you take the Milky Way outside of our current universe, Drew, it's outside of the universe. That doesn't stop it from being the Milky Way. You feel me? That doesn't stop it from being a solar system. Just because you're removing the realm from the space that it was in does not change it from being a realm. It's just outside of the universe now, nigga.
You know, you can sound real smart and stupid at the same time. That shit
No,
sounds
nigga, it
stupid.
makes sense.
No, bro. No, bro, because you're saying that I'm just because it was in the universe and I took it out the universe, it ain't in the universe no more, but it's still a realm. When the definition of a realm states that it has to be within a universe, a specific portions of space within. You know what within means? Inside.
Yes, but we're saying
a
that
fucking
realm
universe
has been removed from the universe, Drew.
Then how does it fucking exist? By definition, how does it
Because it's fucking
exist?
anime, Drew. That's why. It's Dragon Ball.
I just stated that everything that Dragon Ball has told us 100% contradicts the definition that Jang just gave us. Did I not say that?
I hear you, Drew.
That's
But
it.
what I'm saying, it still makes sense.
How?
As
If
far,
it
I just told you
contradicts
how,
it,
Drew. If
if
you
it
don't understand
contradicts
then
it
you just don't understand.
100%, if it contradicts it 100%, Krishan,
Portion
it
of
doesn't
space.
make sense. It's a portion of space that is
Hold
not
on.
within a universe.
Is it possible there is a demon universe?
If so,
Whether a realm can exist outside of the universe depends on how the universe is defined and whether parallel universes exist.
have they ever stated that parallel
In that-
universes exist, Krishan?
In Dragon Ball, they do. Do they not, Drew?
The 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, all of
The
those.
futures Trunks made, those timelines, that's not a different universe, Drew? That's not a parallel universe?
No.
Drew, how is it not?
No.
How is it
Krishan,
not a different? Hold on, Drew.
It's the
How is
exact
it not?
same universe, a parallel timeline. A timeline and universe, not the same thing. Nigga, it's time travel with not space.
You don't think you have to pass through space to time travel? Drew?
Krishan is it's still the same planet.
You don't have to go to Pluto to go through space, Drew. We've seen a lot of spatial manipulation throughout anime, nigga. We're not gonna do this.
All right, Krishan. All right, Krishan. You got it. You got it. You feel accomplished? You feel like you won something? You want a cookie?
No, I don't, Drew.
Because
But obviously you're perturbed.
Everything that you said went around the circle, never made it back to making sense. Like you're talking about things that have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
How not, Drew? How so? We were talking about realms.
Yes.
We were talking about the Dragon Ball
Krishan,
universe.
maybe you need to go back and watch our videos from the first couple of episodes because we've discussed these topics, Krishan.
Yes, Drew, but we brought up a different topic as far as these realms and the definition of the realm was concerned.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Have we been determined that the demon realm is outside of the multiverse?
Yes, Drew. I did not disagree with you that the demon realm exists outside of the universe.
Okay.
But I just proved to you that a realm can potentially exist outside of a universe. Okay. You said it was very contradictory. I said maybe not so. That's all.
Okay. I don't think you proved anything, but
I'm not.
I don't think
I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to prove anything.
I think y'all both.
What I'm saying is
right in a sense.
Yeah, like I'm not hilarious. What's the next?
He's such a nice ass, in the middle ass. I'd never pick a side ass nigga.
Who, D?
Yeah.
No, I see both sides. I see what you saying.
I'm not
but I
completely
also
disagreeing with you, but I'm saying like
I'm completely
from the way I see it. That's fine.
I'm just letting that be known. I'm completely disagreeing with you. Bitch, you wrong.
That's fine. Mm-hmm. But bitch, I'm right too.
I don't know. I don't know about that. All I'm saying is the definition was very fucking contradictory to what we've been told, and you're trying to make reason on some shit that we don't know, right? You're on a lot. No, Krishan, you're on what if shit, right? Right now we're speaking on things that have been told to us and things that have been proven, right? Things that we do know for a fact that there are 12 universes that comprise a multiverse. That's something that we do know. This isn't speculation. This is
I didn't disagree with that.
I'm coming to my point.
Mm-hmm.
We know for a fact that the demon realm that we have just been introduced to sits outside of those 12 universes.
And I agree.
Mhm.
Right? Has it been confirmed that there is a universe where that is comprised of the demon realm and something else? No. We just know that the demon realm is the demon realm and it sits outside of the multiverse. That's what we know. Right?
And I agree with that. Yes.
That's all I'm saying, bro. The definition of a realm states that it needs to be within
Well,
the universe, and it's not in one.
hold on.
As far as we know.
Hold on.
It's outside of all the
Well,
universes
Jane,
that we know.
Khalil, can I ask you a question? Are you still here?
So,
What when you searched it up, did you ask what the difference was, or did you look up the individual definitions?
I said our realm versus
Exactly. A realm is a kingdom, a field or domain of activity or interest. We can continue. Hold on. Oh yeah, stop. Domain, sphere, area, field, department, arena, world, region, province, territory, a zone.
I mean, that's just another word. Those are all other words for portion.
That's what I'm saying. It's a portion of the universe.
Within a universe.
Universes are a more complex concept that goes beyond realm.
Exactly. It's multiple realms to create a universe. This is just a small portion that exists outside.
Then where the fuck does this realm exist, Krishan, since you're so smart?
Outside, nigga. We just said that, Drew.
It just stated that it has to be inside something.
It did not say it has to, Drew.
Within a universe.
But he did not say that it has to. Hold on.
It's okay.
The shit
okay.
we just went over.
The definition of the realm, James.
A portion are portions of reality within a specific universe, such as the 9 realms, like Asgard.
A portion.
Within a specific universe.
If you eat a pizza, Drew, and you take a fucking slice out, it is still a portion of the pizza. It exists outside of the pizza. How does it not make sense?
Krishan, it's not
portions can't be detached.
Krishan, it's not a pizza. If it's removed from the pizza, it is now a slice of pizza.
Exactly, a portion of the universe. A realm, a portion that exists outside of the universe.
No, it's just now on a plate. Or a napkin.
Well, that realm is now sitting on a napkin.
It's just not in the fucking box anymore.
The realm is now outside of that universe, bitch. This slice of pizza is on the floor.
First off,
right now,
you comparing a fucking realm to a pizza is stupid.
No, I'm comparing a universe to a pizza and the slice to the portion, which is the realm.
It wasn't
being removed.
He's had some pretty bad. He's had some pretty bad analogies.
That was just
that wasn't it. One of his
you told me to make
it
simple as fuck for you every time. That was me making it simple as fuck.
That wasn't one of his worst. I'll give him that. He's had some pretty bad ones.
I feel like that's as simple as
that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I won't say that. I won't say that. I wouldn't dare say that. But okay, go off. Bro.
It made sense to me. I'll say that. It made sense to me. It's still the pizza, but you could take the pizza away, and I get what he was saying.
Yeah, I feel you. I understand that, but you're saying that it's still a pizza, stating that it's a universe, right?
I'm not stating that.
No. What he is doing is he's assuming the demon world was a part of a universe before. That's what he's assuming, and it got closed off or something. So he is making an assumption. He's making an assumption for sure.
What about
you know that it's connected in some way? But we know that it's outside. What did you say, Jane? I didn't say.
What about the universes we don't know about?
We just don't know about them niggas, cuz maybe in the next TOP if we ever get to it.
Bruh, all I'm saying is that all of the fucking if what Shin is a gland, and the glands come from the demon realm. And he said all of the Glens left the outside world. Most of the Glens left the outside world. And we now see the Glens split up across the fucking multiverse, bruh. And they're all called fucking Supreme Kais now.
Oh, that sounds like some conspiracy shit going
It's
on.
all I'm saying is, Krishan, like, they're not within shit, as far as we know. They're not within shit but the demon realm.
I never said they were within, Drew. You're the one that's saying the portion is still within. I said it's outside.
I'm saying he's assuming that it existed in a universe before, but it's been removed.
Like I'm saying it was space. That's what they're telling us. That it's its own space outside.
You're trying to make sense of this.
No, I'm saying with the pizza thing. He's assuming
its own space outside of the universe that we know.
It was a part of a pizza, and then it was removed, and now it exists outside of the universe. But he has to assume that it was a part of a universe, a pizza, before that.
Everything that we know as that to be a universe is considered the outside world from the demon realm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is true.
I said this is outside. I never said it was in.
No, Krishan, I think you're missing the big point that I'm making. Is that the definition of a realm states that it must be within a specific space within a universe. I'm not saying that it's not a specific space. I'm saying that it's not within any of the universes that we are aware of, Krishan. And if that is the case, then that means that there are universes outside of the 12 that we already have been introduced to.
Which could be the case. That is possible.
Until it's proven.
Yeah, until it's proven.
As of right now, the demon realm don't make no fucking sense by definition. As of right now.
It's a domain. That was one definition of the difference between a realm.
Nothing that you said
in a universe.
Nothing that you said supports the fact of how it should exist outside of a universe.
But I did.
Can
a realm exist outside of a universe? Yes, the idea of realms existing outside of our universe is a scientific theory called the multiverse.
Again, like I said, by Dragon Ball definitions, the science of the real world that you're speaking on is 100% contradictory to what is being presented to us in the story. That's all. It's contradictory, Krishan. There is a multiverse, and it's stating that it's outside of that. That's all I'm saying, Krishan.
Okay.
So I got a question. Does heaven also exist outside the multiverse?
No definition on it. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I'm like, is there one heaven for all of the universes?
Oh, wait. I take that back. 100%. Only reason I say that is because we know that there are different hells for different places. Right? Frieza made that very clear that he was stuck in Earth's hell when he was in Otherworld. And plus, if that's the case, that means that niggas been meeting motherfuckers like, what? So you trying to tell me that the entire multiverse, everybody die and they go to the same place? If that's the case, why they ain't never met nobody else from no other universe? Oh, I'm not from your universe, blah, 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 blah. We didn't spend way too much time in Otherworld for that to not have happened yet. Goku done been to all these tournaments, and we know that the Otherworld is comprised of the north, south, east, and west of the universe. So, yeah. That's why they have regular Kais of the north, south, east, and west. And there was supposed to be, previously in the lore, there was a north, south, east, and west Supreme Kai. That lore is shaky as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, the lore that I understand that you can go and put all of these quote unquote real life scientific explanations on shit, bro. But when you look at the fucking lore of Dragon Ball, my nigga, it is full of fucking holes, my G. It's full of extremely large holes. Because if there was a north, south, east, and west Supreme Kai, and Beerus' life is linked to the Supreme Kai, do you mean to tell me that there are 3 other gods of destructions that play no motherfucking part in the story? In Universe 7?
Is Shin one of those north, south, east, or west Kais?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Which Kai is he?
I believe he was the East. They stated all of this shit when Majin Buu came. In the Buu saga. He stated that Majin Buu killed the other ones. So you mean to tell
Why wasn't they replaced?
My point. This is my fucking
The-
point. Here go all these big ass
Wouldn't the-
holes in
wait,
Dragon Ball
wouldn't
that you just...
didn't the old nigga get trapped in the sword and that's what who Shin replaced?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Would
So
he
why
be the
didn't the
new
other
Grand
Kais get
Daikaio
replaced?
or whatever at that point?
It doesn't make any sense. You can ask all of these questions. The biggest question is whose life is really supposed to be linked to Beerus's? We only got one Supreme Kai now. Beerus is supposed to be linked to one Supreme Kai. From what we've seen in the Tournament of Power, only one Supreme Kai pulled up everywhere.
Maybe it's only 1 out of the 4.
Why though? We are talking about multiversal threats and situations. You mean to tell if I don't understand.
Maybe the one. Maybe
I
Beerus
don't
supposed to
understand.
govern over. Beerus supposed to
Could be
govern
a
over all
retcon.
4, ain't he?
Could be a retcon. This nigga forgot this nigga hair was purple. Trunks.
I feel you, but they just spoke on all this shit in the motherfucking Moro arc too, bro. When Moro popped up in the motherfucking Grand Supreme Kai, which is the nigga that's supposed to outrank Shin, may I mind you, awakened himself in Majin Buu and told everybody the fucking story. Like, yeah, he killed all my other brothers, but I'm still here. So what? Like, whose life was Beerus linked to? If the Grand Supreme Kai is the highest ranking Kai, then that means that Beerus' life should have been linked to his, correct?
You talking the Daikaio, the one that was put in the
Yes,
sword?
the Daikaio.
Yeah. But if he never died,
then what's the point in his life being linked to Shin's?
maybe he just moved it from the Daikaio
He's
to
not
the
dead.
because
In
he got
fact,
ate.
he's basically in a fucking indestructible body. This nigga is within Majin Buu. This is the safest place for Beerus' life to be.
He ain't lying. Ain't too many niggas from the fucking Majin Buu.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the shit that you're trying to apply to some shit that just inherently does not make sense. They move by their own set of rules over here. They really do. Dragon Ball moves by its own set of rules. I don't fucking like it, but that's what it is. All I'm saying, Trunks' hair ain't purple no more, y'all. It's blue now. Even Lil Trunks. Y'all seen the motherfucking superhero movie? His hair is blue than a motherfucker now. It was just purple. When Future Trunks was there, he was a little nigga. His hair was purple. Now his hair blue.
Retcons.
Maybe puberty, goddamn.
I guess, bro. If that worked for you. But that's really what it is. That shit just gotta work for you. They all over the place.
Yeah, to be the OG is definitely some shaky. They have a lot of shaky holes all in a plots and lore, and
It was the actions and the transformations.
that ain't all though.
No, I'm saying that's what hooked us. Niggas wasn't really looking at the story.
It was definitely the action that had our attention back then.
And like now
some drama, too.
in hindsight looking at it,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was really just stupidity, bro.
I definitely cried a couple
Yeah.
times watching Dragon Ball.
Oh, they're finna blow up the planet. No,
ain't-
they're gonna destroy the
I
universe.
cry all the time watching anime. I ain't never dropped a tear in Dragon Ball, not one.
Dragon Ball.
Nothing, and none of the iterations
not.
of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball
Nah,
Z, Super,
hey.
never dropped a tear.
When Vegeta
Now let
survived
Naruto get on that swing.
Hey, when he did what Vegeta do in the TLP? They killed him during the
Then
Cell
you finna
Saga?
die. They had me shook.
You know what I mean?
Luffy
What?
put that straw hat on Nami head.
Now
Hey,
I
I
think
seen that earlier,
Yeah.
bro. That shit right there.
Now,
I
you
was
know what I'm
like,
saying?
Fucked up. That'll have
I
you
got,
fucked up, bro.
yeah.
That should have had you fucked
This
up,
shit.
bro.
I got you, Nami.
It'll
Man.
touch a little heartstring, a little string. It'll pull a
all
little
I'm,
string.
that's all I'm saying, bro. Dragon Ball ain't tugging them strings like that, bro. They ain't with they
The
story
power
ain't
Niggas
deep
out
enough.
of a dime.
The
They
final,
story
what
ain't
was
deep
the
enough.
final flash? What was it?
Freerun?
Nah,
It's a
well,
lot of gas out here in the
Freerun
world.
was
Bruh.
sad, bro.
Yeah, that was sad.
It had some sad ass moments. In
They
this shit,
definitely
dog.
tugged my heartstrings like a motherfucker. Boy.
Like, bro, let's just imagine having to be living long enough to have to watch everybody you love die, and for you to not understand that you loved it, and you don't realize that the feelings that you feeling is love until they dying or dead, bro. Like that shit was so heavy. Like Freerun is definitely like
It's the classic.
yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 watch. And
it's not even done.
No, it's got so much action in it too. Like you think like for it to be like that heavy and deep on drama that they would shy away from that action, or they wouldn't be able to deliver as much action as they do drama. Hell no. I've seen some of the most magnificent fights in the world from Freerun. That shit is beautiful. Hands down, like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was supposed to be, quote unquote, the greatest anime of all time before Freerun. It knocked it off the
Definitely
spot.
one of the best. Definitely knocked that bitch right off the top.
Knocked it right off the top. It is D, you can make that face. It's
My
the
anime
highest,
list,
it is the highest rated amongst all anime. It's the highest rated. At least
Ain't
it
never seen
was until Freerun came out. Freerun is fucking gas.
Never heard of it.
Metal
Never
Alchemist.
seen it.
Full Metal Alchemist. You talking about Freerun?
Full
I've
Metal
never heard
Alchemist
It's
of it.
relatively
Brotherhood is
new.
number one.
That shit came
Freerun
out
is
with
new.
earlier
It came-
this year.
Yeah, it came out this year.
Yeah, Freerun. Yeah, that's
Or end of
that's lit
23,
right there.
maybe.
Yeah,
It
one
was
of
the end of
those.
20. It was the end of 23. Cause I know I was watching it when it was only a few episodes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I had to stop like 3 episodes before the finale or some shit because they didn't
Fucking
have it
beautiful.
finished. Yeah, it's great. It was like 26 episodes, something like that. Good watch, D. Just take your time. Good watch.
It was good. Yeah, I check it out.
Now, let's take a step off of Daima for a second. Sparking Zero has lost 90% of its motherfucking players, its player base, since release. What do you believe is the reason for that drop in numbers?
Call of Duty.
Well, that might be part of it. I don't disagree. But from what I've been seeing online, there seems to be some type of imbalance with certain characters. And I guess their special moves and whatnot in ranked. And they're being heavily abused.
Yep.
That's all I see from
I think it's really
the outside looking in.
Kinda, right? I think it's more of the. I really think it's the social media TikTok community that's really making it hard for this game to thrive, dog. Because like we live in this era where motherfuckers can complain enough about a game until they get their way. Right.
That's true.
People will throw the idea of skill out of the window, and whoever has the most popular opinion wins. Right? Cause you think about it, and we can look at Tekken for instance. Like, I think that this Tekken has the most crybaby ass niggas playing the game that we've ever seen ever. Same thing to Apex. Apex has one of the biggest crybaby ass communities in the fucking world. To the point to where they have ruined that fucking game. Trying to feed the popular streamers, you know what I'm saying, opinions. Versus of what the game is supposed to be. If they feel like they shouldn't be losing fights, like, oh, I shouldn't have lost this gunfight, I'm a predator. Okay. So now y'all gonna send skill-based matchmaking to hell where they're fucking bronze niggas and rookie niggas loading up in the same lobbies as fucking predators. It don't make sense.
That's crazy.
That's it. It just doesn't make sense, and it's because these predators want to feel good about themselves and beat up on niggas that don't know how to play the game, so they feel like they that good. No, you put your ass in a pred lobby full of predators, you get your ass beat, and now you feel like you ain't good at the game no more. That's what the fuck a loss is, my nigga. Get better. For real, for real. Like, I think that this whole I want to be pro mentality in the game and shit has made it really hard because it's a lot of motherfucking casuals out here who feel as if that they should, because they played the game twice this week, that they should be able to get in the ring with a motherfucker who's played 80 hours this week. And I don't think that's the case, bro. Like, if you want to be better at the game, put in the fucking time. Nigga, yes, there's that, and them spamming these fucking fusions is kind of getting OD for Spark and Zero. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, everybody wants to play with Vegito because Vegito's the best character. If you go run ranked, you go run solo rank, bruh, you're gonna fight Vegito 80% of the time. Nobody wants to do that. There's 182 fucking characters on the game, and everybody is playing Vegito. There's no point in making a rank system. If that's the case, they should have just had casual battles, left rank out of it, let a motherfucker have a motherfucking scoreboard of how many wins and losses they had, and move on about their goddamn day. But I think creating a rank system for a game like this is fucking stupid. That, I think, is a big issue.
Yeah, especially due to the balancing, because if
they told us off Jump Street they had no interest in fucking nerfing these characters or balancing shit.
They so, be true to lore.
That was really the first nail in the coffin.
They said that, and then they immediately nerfed fucking Yajirobe a week into the game because niggas sat there and fucking cried about him having the Sensu beam. Beat his ass before he popped it. There's ways to stop him from popping that fucking Sensu beam.
Cause don't it take like 3 or 4 bars or some shit like that?
Yes. It takes 6. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's
before it took 4. Shit. And that's still a good
there's still a couple bars, but you can
that's
kill
still a good amount. Oh God. I'll murder you before you get 4 bars. So ain't no way in the fuck. Like, it just don't make sense to me that people can go and cry about a game so much to the point where, like, oh, the game's challenging. Because a lot of niggas is really complaining about, oh, bro, I can't beat the story mode. Shut your sorry ass up then, bro. Great Ape Vegeta. I beat him in 4 tries, buddy. I beat him in 4 tries the first day. On stream.
That shit was not hard.
At all. Only thing you had, he was the first giant character you fought. He was the first giant character you fought. So it definitely took a little bit of learning experience for you to understand if this your first playthrough of the game. If you didn't jump into practice or nothing like that, you just jump straight into the story. It's gonna take you a couple of tries to figure out, cause you know what I'm saying, battle tactics and shit like that. But that's in every fucking game.
Yeah.
In every fucking game, you go in there, you approach a boss just like the nigga I solo everything, whatever his name is from Elden Ring, bro. That nigga go in there, he go in there, get his ass beat by them motherfuckers until he understand what moves them niggas can do and what moves they can't do and what he needed to do to get around them. And then he go in there and one-shot shit. You know what I mean? Like, get better, bro. If you really want to be able to wear this title of I'm good at the motherfucking game, then get good at it, dog. Respectfully. Cause you come over here, you gonna get your ass beat. Why? I put in the time. I've learned the tech. I'm sorry, and if you're not gonna pick up the tech on your own, do some fucking research and quit being a little bitch. But I don't like this.
Be on the internet and shit.
Oh God, I don't like this shit. Niggas act like Vegito the only thing. Nah, you can beat Vegito ass too. Super Vegito is kind of busted though because he's a fusion character. He's got Goku and Vegeta within him, and this nigga has after image strike. He's strong, not unbeatable. Mm-hmm. Get better, for real, for real. I beat up Vegetos all day with regular niggas, unfused niggas, packing his stupid ass up with no after image strike. There's options. Oh, it's too hard to counter. Duh, nigga, it's a counter. That shit ain't supposed to be easy. It's a fight. Y'all moving at flash speeds. Get your shit together. Get your thumbs up, nigga. I don't know. I just been seeing a whole lot of talk about that shit, and ain't nobody. A whole lot of hate. Yeah, and it's like, in my personal opinion, I think it's a great fucking game, cuz. Like, I was just like, them motherfucking RDC niggas was like, oh, it's a fucking horrible game, blah, 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 blah. Nah, dog. No, you ain't finna sell that it's a horrible game. It ain't a horrible game, cuz. It ain't.
Definitely horrible.
I think it's a bunch of lame ass niggas playing the game that just want to sit there and play Vegito because they don't want to learn the game. It's 100. They put 180. Exactly. It's just like niggas on Warzone,
bro. To have fun and
niggas on Warzone only moving around with meta loadouts, cuz. Mm-hmm. And then you see the top nigga in the world, this nigga using a fucking Mac 10 and a fucking, you know what I'm saying, and like some bullshit, some pistols. Like, what? That nigga ain't got no meta loadout. He the top nigga in the world. Yeah, that's because he ain't got to sniff nuts behind the meta loadout. He ain't got to let the game break for him to feel good at it, bro. Like, bitch, if I'm
play with what he like to play with.
Exactly.
Play with what you enjoy playing with, bro. Like, that's the whole thing.
And these niggas just enjoy being little bitches. Don't ridicule a game for having a trash fan base, though. That's what I'll say. Don't do that. I think the game's fucking amazing. I just think that all of these crybaby ass gamers these days and this soft ass generation make it really hard for gamers that actually enjoy gaming.
That's why single players don't do as well as they used to. Nah. Everything is no multiplayer.
Right.
Niggas don't like experiencing things anymore. Because niggas couldn't always run across the plug up the fucking Ethernet and play across the world. Shit. You had that TV and you.
I played Call of Duty campaign.
Man, what?
That's the first anything single player I played in a very long.
How do you feel about it?
It's all right.
It's all right. I've heard great things about it, for real.
I'm still in the beginning of it. What they did introduce like Woods and Adler and stuff like that, but I'm really just doing it to get to unlock the players at the end. And I think you unlock like blue stuff too, so I unlock like a knife. So
you keep cutting out. Probably your mic a little bit closer. But yeah, I've heard pretty good things about the story. So like the Black Ops 6 story.
It's pretty decent. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm fucking around. It's pretty decent story.
They say it's like one of the better ones in recent years.
I mean, I just feel like this Call of Duty has been the better one in recent years in general.
I agree.
When it comes to
definitely,
do you feel like it was?
When it comes to Call of Duty and not Warzone.
Definitely the best
say
zombie experience I've had since Black Ops 3. Easily.
Do you feel like it was
Zombies is
better
very
than
good.
Modern Warfare 3 as far as multiplayer is concerned?
Yes. Well, I mean,
That's the last one, right?
Mhm.
I feel like multiplayer is still
I feel
multiplayer,
like-
bro. You just added omni movement. I mean, that's
Which is a big ad.
but
That's a big ad.
not a lot of people. A lot of people don't use the movement aspect in game when you really play the game and you sit there and you think about it and you're watching. A lot of people don't use it, but what a lot of people do use is you can lay on the ground and it look like you dead now. When you be in the omni movement and shit. So like when you just land on the ground, a lot of people just look dead now and they really just be alive. That's a big problem in the game. But I guess it's it's a new system. It's something you gotta get used to. But I mean, that's the only way I see people benefiting from it. It's not they ain't sliding, they ain't jumping, they ain't diving. I mean, we got your trick shotters and stuff, but that's in every Call of Duty.
To be honest, the most solid Call of Duty I ever played was that first remake of Modern Warfare. I think
Yeah.
that was the best one I
It was
played.
talking about just Modern Warfare.
No, the
Yeah.
first
It was Modern
remake
Warfare.
that dropped
Yeah.
like a few years back.
Like
Yeah, it was
17 or some shit like
yeah,
that.
it was
Yeah,
the
that was the
remake.
best one I didn't play like in recent memory, like
Yeah.
multiplayer experience wise. I really enjoyed it. But this one's solid. It's solid. I give it like a 7, 8.
Okay. I hear that.
Zombies definitely is. I give it like a 9.
Fucking W, big dog.
Yeah, I give it like a 9.
I'm actually glad they brought the rounds back. I didn't like none of the DMZ shit. That shit
I didn't
really-
mind it.
I didn't really.
I didn't mind it.
I don't.
It's okay.
I get it, but I just didn't really.
Yeah,
I didn't like DMZ.
I don't.
It's okay.
I don't think zombies should be that much objective based. Me personally.
It's just the zombies we remember. You feel me? That's the zombies we know. What we got down. It's getting late than a motherfucker. What we
Telling
what
niggas
we
not to be
remember.
late.
Niggas getting old, boy.
Telling niggas not to be late.
Relax.
Hour 45 minutes later.
Relax.
Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Mhm.
We don't want to hear shit. I'm finna hit the stop button.
Relax.
Should have stayed over there.
Yeah. Everybody just left me. Didn't say nothing to me.
You a damn lie. You a damn lie. I
Who
said
ain't
it
just
out loud.
listening
I said it out
When?
loud. I said it out loud. If
Oh,
I didn't say
yeah.
nothing, Jang left as soon as I did. So what the fuck?
to me? It's true.
You wanted somebody to invite you to a meeting that was supposed to be at 8 o'clock that you told niggas not to be late to? Oh. Oh. All right. You got it. I'll eat my chicken.
Don't worry about it. You go run your hands tonight and just get your ass whooped. As
You
usual.
talking about some video games, bitch. We talking about work. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't in the mood for you today.
These ribs and these baked beans busting.
I ain't busting this.
I had to cut the camera
my
off.
food,
I,
yeah, my food cold now. I'm trying to eat.
I couldn't let y'all see me do that.
I mean,
Real.
my
Yeah, I
wife
tried to let you
being
eat
late.
right before.
I just finished cooking. I had to come on. I was sneaking ribs earlier. That's why I had the camera off. I ate one of them earlier.
I'm done with my food. I'm hungry. Smoked a couple of eggs.
What's that? Hour and 30.